Howdy folks, welcome back once again to the Luminary Shop. I'm Rick. This video that you're about to see is the third and final installment of a series on restoring a pair of beautiful White Mfg Co hearse lamps. I've been at this restoration for a little over a year in fits and starts, and we finally got it finished. And so at the end of this video, you'll get to see what this pair of lamps looked like when it was new. I hope you enjoy the video. So in the last video, I left you with the bodies completely put together and these cores of the tail sticking up here soldered into, let's see, 5 different components, different levels of solder joint, stabilizing these tails. And now we'll go about putting on the decorative silver spinnings and the threaded sleeves that the tails will screw onto. This is the right hand or offside lamp. I'll solder this threaded sleeve on in just one small spot and then check the tail to make sure that the seams line up where they're supposed to. And then I'll solder that sleeve on solidly at both the top and the bottom. A final check to make sure that everything is straight and true and lined up the way it should be. And now the same operation for the left or near lamp. The base of each head is actually made of 2 spinnings soldered together. The outer one is silver plated and the inner one is much heavier and intended to carry the weight of the head. These inner sleeves strengthen the entire structure of the head by supporting the center and being soldered at the top and bottom so that everything is soldered together. Now that the heads are complete, I'll go ahead and solder them onto the top of each lamp. There's a seam in that cast drapery at the greater circumference of the head, and I'll line that up with the other seams as well. You can see here that inner spinning at the base of the head not only strengthens the head, but also provides a nice place for a good, neat solder joint without getting any solder on the silver. The head for this near side lamp is soldered on similarly to the off side lamp. A quick repolishing now is a lot easier to do than after all the finished painting is done. If you'd like to see the details of how I go about painting a pair of carriage lamps, I recommend you take a look at my video, Brewster Lamps Restoration, What's Under the Paint. It goes into a lot of detail about how to accomplish this many-hour project. I suspect that there isn't much more boring a thing to watch than paint dry, as they say, or maybe as applying paint. In any case, I'll probably not show much more painting in my future videos. So what you see here is about a 30-hour part of this project boiled down into a minute and a half. Once I get the final touches all done, I'll go ahead and assemble these lamps so that we can get a good look at the final effect. As hearse lamps go, I would estimate this pair to be about 80% in the degree of ornamentation and decoration. Hearse that wore these lamps might have had some carving on the corner pillars, and maybe beveled glass and horsehair plumes on the top, and possibly some silver embellishment in the interior. So here's a quick recap of the journey that we've been on with this pair of 1895 hearse lamps. As always, thanks for watching.